A tale rife with themes of deception, wrath, maternal love, and symbolism related to bears, this myth has a bittersweet ending. Callisto was a beautiful princess, the daughter of King Lycaon of Arcadia and the Naiad Nonocris. Exceptionally skilled in the art of hunting and as beautiful as Artemis herself, she was a sworn follower of Artemis, and therefore had taken a vow of chastity, like the goddess herself. Callisto was also a member of Artemis's hunting party. She was a beauty, and this fact didn't go unnoticed by Zeus. Aroused by her charm, grace, and hunting prowess, Zeus plotted to ambush her and ravish her. One day, while out on a hunting trip, Callisto became separated from the rest of the party. Lost in the wilderness, she prayed for Artemis to guide her. Seizing this opportunity, Zeus transformed into Artemis and appeared before Callisto. Relieved at being reunited with her mentor, Callisto felt at ease and approached Zeus. As soon as she got closer, Zeus transformed into a male form, forced himself upon her, and impregnated the unwilling Callisto. Satiated, Zeus returned to Mount Olympus. Recovering from the encounter, Callisto found her way back into the hunting party, distraught that she was no longer a virgin, and therefore no longer worthy of being one of Artemis's hunting attendants. She decided to keep the whole encounter a secret. However, not long after, Callisto was bathing in the river when Artemis, catching a glimpse of her growing belly, realized she was pregnant. Feeling betrayed, the goddess banished Callisto. With no one to turn to, Callisto retreated to the woods. She eventually gave birth to Zeus's child and named him Arcas. Unfortunately for her, this was not the end of her troubles. Sensing that Zeus had been unfaithful to her yet again and had produced another demigod, his long-suffering wife and sister Hera was furious. But, as always, unable to punish her husband, the king of the gods, she turned her wrath towards the victim of her husband's lascivious ways. Hera cursed Callisto, transforming her into a she-bear. Before Hera could harm the child, Zeus instructed the swift-footed Hermes to hide the baby. Rushing to the spot, Hermes grabbed the infant and entrusted it to the Titaness Maia. Cursed to roam the woods as a she-bear, Callisto would spend the rest of her life evading hunting parties and human settlements. Meanwhile, under the care of Maia, Arcas would grow to become a strong and intelligent young man. After coming of age, he returned to his grandfather, the Phoenician king, and took his rightful place as the king of Arcadia. Arcas would go on to be known as a just and fair ruler, introducing his subjects to agriculture, baking, and the art of weaving. During his leisure time, he would hunt. One fateful day, while out in the forest, Arcas happened upon his transfigured mother, the she-bear. Ecstatic at the sight of him, Callisto forgot that she was still in bear form. She dashed towards Arcas, attempting to embrace him. But Arcas, who saw nothing but a bear aggressively galloping towards him, readied his spear. Zeus again intervened. Before his son could deal a killing blow, he appeared between them and caught the spear with his own hands. Understanding that Hera would get wind of their whereabouts, he transformed Callisto and Arcas into clusters of stars, placing them next to each other as Ursa Major and Ursa Minor. However, in a last-ditch effort to come out on top, Hera convinced the water gods Poseidon, Oceanus, and Tethys to never shelter these two from the sea. This is why Ursa Major never sets over the horizon, but instead always circles the northern star. Reunited at last, Callisto and Arcas would spend the rest of eternity in the northern sky, free from Hera's scheming and interference. Callisto was an innocent victim, and we can feel nothing but sympathy for her. Like many female characters in Greek mythology, she was a victim of male lust, power, and domination. And like many such victims, she suffered and continued to suffer long after he was satiated. His ecstasy lasted several moments, but her suffering continued on for a lifetime. Did Zeus feel a pang of guilt for what he had inflicted upon her? Is that why he turned her and her son into constellations, so that they would be remembered forever? We'll never know. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to our channel, so we can keep making more videos like this. Thanks for watching.